Hello. I know, it's not been too long since I did a video, but the reason for this video is because I want to share with you how I've been feeling during the past, 2 weeks, maybe a little longer, just gradually feeling worse and worse. And whether it's anxiety related or not, I don't know. But I thought I'd share it because I know that I've felt like this before, and I say that pretty much every time I have a sensation that I put down to anxiety or whatever, stress. So I thought I'd make this video so I can look back on it when it happens again, because I haven't got a video, or not one that's recent, where I talk about some of the symptoms and the sensations and just the physical ailments that I struggle with on a regular basis, or so it seems. So here we go. So at the start of December, it was my birthday. I'm 40, and it bothers me. Like, it does bother me. It bothers me in the fact that, like, when I used to have these weird symptoms or sensations, and if I'd ever go to the doctors in the past, it'd be like, the doctor would always say, oh, you're young, you're fit, you're healthy, you don't need to worry about that. And, like, now I'm 40, so, like, where's the cut-off point from being young, fit and healthy, and it's nothing to worry about? Like, that's something that plays on my mind. But it was my birthday, as I say, and I'm now 40. I went to pick up my son from Heathrow because he'd been to America to visit his girlfriend, and the journey was fine. Me and my dad went. We had to leave here at, like, I think I woke up at about 5:15 in the morning, and we left here just before 6 a.m. to get there for 9. And we did. We got there, I think, just before 9, something like that. So it was like, yeah, it was about 2.5 hours travelling. And I was fine for 95% of the journey. But the last, like, 20 minutes or so, I started feeling a bit off. I was getting the real deep down feeling of panic, like, starts in your stomach, you can feel it. And then you maybe start sweating a bit. And then you're thinking about breathing. And then, like, things start to become a little bit, I don't know, disorientated, I guess, maybe. But it wasn't that bad. We parked up. We had to wait for my son to come out of the airport, and he did. We was there for about, half an hour, 40 minutes. Drove home and everything was fine. So that's not the issue here. I mean, I have been a bit stressed recently, but it's Christmas, and I imagine, like most people are, getting money together to buy presents for the kids and family and my girlfriend. This time of year is a stressful time of year. But this started a couple of weeks ago. I was getting, like, just neck pain, like when I'm driving and I'm looking over my shoulder, if I'm overtaking or something like that, my neck hurts. And then I've been waking up in the morning, my neck hurts, and I've been sitting at the computer, and if I turn around, my neck hurts. And it's not the first time that this has happened. Like, this has been quite a common thing for me, and I don't know why. Like, I just have freaking neck issues. Maybe it's posture, because my posture's terrible, or because I don't exercise enough, probably. That's got to be a major factor. But for the last 10 days or something like that, I've just felt, like, exhausted. I feel like I've got this head pressure constantly. I've got, like, tender spots on my head, like here, for some reason, on the back of my, like, right at the base of my skull, feels tender. And it's not the first time, I say again, that I've had this, and I felt like this. I don't know whether it's like a tension thing. Have I been stressed out? Have I just been too tense? I can't relax lately for some reason. I don't know. But I've got, like, the stuffy feeling in my nose again, and in my eyes again. So whether it's freaking sinus related or what, I don't know. But the point of this video, I guess, really, is for me to have something to refer back to, because it's frustrating, because I seem to keep coming back to, I flip-flop between feeling major dizziness, feeling okay, and then feeling this head pressure crap that I've got again now, with the neck ache and just tension. So it's really frustrating. Like, there doesn't seem to be anything that is triggering it. There doesn't seem to be anything that I can do that is stopping it from happening. It just comes and goes. It's really irritating. I think the only thing really perhaps that might fix it is more exercise, or just exercise, full stop, because I don't get any. I get out of bed, I come downstairs, I either sit on the sofa or I sit at my computer, and that's pretty much it. Like, I don't do sod all else. I go out in the car, and that's it, and it's not healthy. And like, now that I'm 40, I'm starting to be more conscious of that. Like, I can't be in great shape. Well, I'm not in great shape, and I need to start looking after myself a bit more, and I'm really conscious of it now. So maybe the year 2020 is going to be more focused on making progress physically rather than trying to combat these things and just working around different exposures and stuff, because I feel if I'm in better shape, if I'm in a good way, then I know that I can go and do things. Like, I can go to Devon for the weekend if I'm feeling okay. But when I'm feeling like this, with this head pressure and just weird, like, I haven't been in the shop for weeks now. I've like filled up the car with fuel, but I haven't been in to pay for a while. It just seems like forever. I think when you're in these moments, time seems to go so much slower and you feel like you're in it for months. When the reality is, it's probably been, well, maybe closing in on 2 weeks where I felt like this. But I don't know, man. It's just frustrating, especially at this time of year when I want to feel festive. I want to be jovial and like watch Christmas movies and walk around and see lights and do different things. It just seems that every year, at this time of year, I always have downtime where I just don't feel great and my eyes feel heavy. And just, I mean, let's run through some of the, can we call them symptoms? I guess they are symptoms, but they're symptoms of what? I don't know. Because it's like, I'm not particularly anxious, though the feelings that I'm experiencing do make me feel anxious. So, like, it's not anxiety that's coming first and making me feel like this. It seems to be the other way around at the moment, where I just feel like shit, and that's making me feel anxious. So I've got like this head pressure, like on my temples, it feels like. My ears maybe feel a bit pressure. My nose is always freaking bunged up. My eyes feel heavy and I feel tired, lethargic. My neck at the back is sore. It hurts to like fully turn my head, and the base of my skull like is tender, and also like here there is a tender sort of spot when I press it, which is weird. But all those things, even together, I've experienced before, so I'm not like majorly concerned about it, but it's just horrible. It's horrible when you feel like this, and then you just feel a bit disorientated and you feel down. Like, is there no fucking end to feeling like this shit? That's what pisses me off. And I know I swore like a number of times in close succession then. But it's just frustrating. It's frustrating when I'm not doing anything that's making me feel like this. Like, I was lying in bed last night and just thinking, like, I think I need to make a video about this. That's what I was thinking last night. Because usually when I make a video and just get it out of my mouth and onto film, it usually takes some of the pressure away. It makes me feel a bit easier about it. I don't know whether it's because it's just out there in the freaking universe, or because other people can watch it and say, yeah, we know. Because I know that you know. Because you, I assume, struggle with anxiety, so you're more than likely going to have experienced the feelings and the thoughts that I'm talking about now. I just thought about, like, what should I talk about in the video? Like, what is my problem? That's what I've been questioning. What is my problem? I'm not really agoraphobic, because when I feel okay, I can go and do stuff. Like, I can go on holiday and go away for the weekend and this, that, and the other. So I can't really be agoraphobic, can I? And then, like, health anxiety, yes and no, because I'm not really super worried about my health. It's only when I experience these weird ass sensations and feelings that I don't know if they're normal. Like, do normal people experience these weird bouts of head pressure and neck tension and stuff? Or is it just me? Is it just anxious folk that experience these things? Do other people experience it but just they're not really fazed by it? Or what? Social anxiety, again, when I'm feeling okay, I don't really have a problem talking to people. But I was on the phone the other morning, feeling really naff, and I was like sweating, and I was thinking to myself, I need to end this call because I'm feeling really freaky. I mean, I didn't, and I got through the call, it was with a customer, but just the thought that I couldn't even cope on the phone, like, but that's not an issue for me. So, agoraphobia, health anxiety, social anxiety. I think, like, panic disorder, am I really that terrified of having a panic attack? Like, on the way to Heathrow the other day, I was on the brink of panic a few times, like within the last 5% of the journey, the last, like, say, 20 miles. I was on the brink of panic a few times, but it didn't deter me. Not once did I think I need to stop. I was like, just go, I'll experience this because I know that it will pass. And I did, and it just carried on. So what is it? What is the problem? I have these weird physical sensations that I just can't pinpoint a reason for why they occur. It makes me think that there's more to it than anxiety, man. That's the thing with me. And I don't know. I don't know whether to make some choices into actually get tested for things. I don't know what or where to start. But like, because that's one thing with me. I've never been tested for anything. Like, I've had my blood pressure taken, but I've never had blood tests. I've never had MRIs or any of that shit. So I don't know. I don't know where to go from here. Like, I'm 40 years old, for God's sake. And I've had this crap for 15 years now. That is a long-ass time to not do anything about it, because that's where I feel I am at the minute. Like, not back to square one, but I may as well be, because when I feel like this, with this head pressure crap and whatever it is, it's head pressure today, but yesterday it was neck pain, and the day before that it was my nose, and the day before that I had freaking migraine with aura. You know what I mean? It's always something. If it ain't one thing, it's something fucking else. It's really frustrating. So I know that there's going to be people watching this who are in a similar position. And I make videos all the time about saying that it's not 24/7. Because it's not 24/7. Because I'm not going to feel like this in a week's time. Hopefully. Touch wood. But like I do now. And it's dealing with the times like now that I struggle with the most. So I don't know whether I need some advice on how to deal with now. But maybe if I can find out what's causing now, if you know what I mean, then maybe that will help me learn a way to manage these times when I just don't feel great. Because as we've established, when I don't feel great, I don't do anything. When I don't feel great, I become agoraphobic. But when I feel fine and positive, and no head pressure and no major dizziness, I'm able to go and do things. That's what's frustrating, because I don't feel like I'm terrified of going to do anything unless I feel like this. So, I don't know. Anyway, my girlfriend bought me a puppy. Her name is Izzy, and she is now 11 weeks old. Well, she didn't buy me a puppy. She bought us a puppy. And there she is. So, hopefully, this little bugger becomes a reason for me to get out more, to go for walks. You know, that's the plan. Anyway, like, she keeps me company during the day. And hopefully I can get out with her and go and see a few sights, take her for walks, take her for, I don't know, feed the ducks. Whatever it is we need to do. But yeah, that's it for today. Like, yeah, she makes me feel a bit happier, but she is a pain in the ass. But she's young, I guess. Okay, flipping heck. So yeah, that's the end of this video from me and from the pooch, who likes biting. Jeez. Okay, that's it. I thought I'd introduce her to the videos because she will be in some, no doubt. And that's about it. I will see you in the next one. Whether it's before Christmas or not, I don't know. Because at the moment, unfortunately, I just don't feel that bloody Christmassy. I have done my Christmas shopping. I haven't done any wrapping yet. So, Gifts are being handed out in Amazon boxes this year. Merry Christmas if I don't see you before, man. I hope people are doing well. And if anybody else feels like this right now, I don't know, like the video or drop a comment, let me know. And yeah, we'll see what happens, man. I'll let you know. But this was really a video, I guess, for me to be able to look back and say, look, it's there again. That head pressure, that aching neck, that occasional dizziness, just all rolled into one. And it makes you feel like crap, and you feel tense, and your shoulders are up, and you're frowning constantly. Like, yeah, I'm there right now. But if I'm watching this now, and it's a month down the line, Billy, you managed to get over it.